the get out of all get outs. We're back. We're in Hawaii. Uh, I know we've been back for a couple, but and just Hawaii football. It's special at night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific, 5 p.m. Hawaii, and here I think it's 3 hours, right? I don't know. Stanford -3. Look, it was much higher than this when it opened, but Stanford. Look, I just wonder how some of these teams. I'm glad Stanford's going to the big to the ACC now. It's amazing, right? What the Pac-12 has become, and they want to complain. I mean, wow. How do you blow this up like this? What a disaster this has become. And what are you going to call the Atlantic Coast Conference with Stanford and Cal in there? Anyways, look, Jimmy Chang is magic, okay? I'm not saying that, Hawaii's going to turn around or even be like the Hawaii of old, or I don't know. I mean, if you've ever saw like Hawaii games back in the day, they were fun times. I don't think this is going to be as much fun as some of those games. Remember, Timmy Chang, man, would be in games, it'd be like 54-45 against BYU. Incredible moments from the islands over the years with Jim Leahy calling the play-by-play. Anyway, Stanford here just down to a 3-point favorite. There were some early lines as high as 10.5 in the summer a little bit. And maybe Stanford, maybe they can get the money here now with it going so low. I don't know. What do you guys think at -3 here? Cardinal, though, 3-3 over their last 2 years. New coach, Shaw leaves. Uh, it probably was for the best, whatever. I mean, he knew what was going on. He's not as bad. Everybody agrees he's still a good coach. Hawaii, 9-18. Last 2+ years, but 15-11-1 against the spread. They are money, no doubt about it. They probably turn the ball over too much. Chang knows he's got a quarterback. He probably he believes in. We saw Hawaii already, certainly in that game against Vanderbilt. They easily covered the spread. I won't say easily, but they were getting 16. They lost by a touchdown. They outgained Vanderbilt 400-300 pretty much. It was those 2 turnovers, the one that cost them big time. So Pac-12, that's it for the Pac-12. You're done. But hey, Pac-12 6-3 against the spread against the Mountain West last year. So a very inexperienced offensive line for Stanford. Man, it does feel like they really should get that. If you're Stanford, you're going to the ACC, you better win this game. You better win this game. Let's see what the chat has to say. I want to go with Stanford, even though I love Jimmy Chang. I love Hawaii. I have a feeling like with Timmy Chang, you can't go wrong eventually. Like he will figure it out. Maybe he already has to a certain extent. Remember, success at Hawaii, you have to, you like to go to a bowl, even if it's your own bowl. Thank you, Mike, for your plays today. Leroy on Hawaii. They could use it, man. If they could imagine that, they could use a new stadium. So they've got one of those dumpy stadiums that it's tough, man. And that political environment is not going to be able to give them a stadium. They need a stadium. And, everybody says, why wouldn't Hawaii? It's tough. You'd think, right, you'd get the best players, but it's just not the way it works. All right. Okay, I'm on Stanford. I don't know. I'm on Stanford on the show here. And, I don't know. But I have Stanford. I haven't seen this game too wide, Mike. Maybe you can give us some books that have, are you saying there's a middle available right now? What has somebody got Stanford 4 or 5 or something? I mean, I'm looking at across the board here at 3s. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. I'm going to preview a few more football games from Saturday. I know you're shuffling out of here, though, a little bit, some of you. All right. That's it in this one. I'll take Stanford. I'm going against my instinct. I'm trusting my numbers here. This one's just gone down a little bit too far in Stanford. Uh, like I said, uh, right now the future is bright. I guess in the ACC. I mean, it's those are the conferences you want to be in. The Pac-12. They said they never got any respect. Maybe that was under the underlying thing after all. All right.